I just want to go over Dominick Barlow's rebounding real quick because it seems like he rebounds everything and anything near him. If I'm an opposing team's coach, I'm telling everyone, you have to box this guy out. Because you see in this clip, the Celtics center is in great position. However, Barlow just reads where the basketball is going way better and he's quicker to the basketball. But also, you got to give him credit. He knows where he's tipping the basketball. You can see his eyes looking directly at Tyrese Maxey and he's like, I'm tipping it to my teammate. And guess what? That leads to a three-pointer. And as you guys know, this game came down to the wire, a 1-point victory. So that is a game-winning type play that no one really talks about in the end. And you see a couple possessions later, the Celtics do exactly what I was saying. Sam Hauser is not focused on where the ball is going. He's just focused on blocking out Barlow, making sure he doesn't get a running start to the ball. I assume as he gets more minutes and recognition, he's going to be on the scouting report. When the Sixers shoot, make sure you locate where Dominick Barlow is and get a body on him. That's your job, who's ever closest to him. The problem is he's just an athletic freak of nature. Xavier Tillman tries to do that, but he's not as athletic as Barlow. And look at Barlow. He kind of does a wide receiver type move. I'm faking this way. I'm going the other way. And look how quick he is to read where the basketball is going, but also take up space to get that rebound. Also, he knows his role. If he gets a rebound and there's not a clear dunk, he's looking to pass it out to his teammate. And guess what? That leads to a free driving lane for VJ Edgecombe. And that would not be possible without Dominick Barlow. Because he's an inconsistent shooter, the defense really doesn't care about him. They're looking to help off of him. And when he moves around from the short corner, they can lose him like Derek White does on this play. Miss, and Barlow's right there. Look at his hands as well. One hand catch like it's nothing. I really enjoy pausing here because before he even hauls it in completely, he's looking to see where the next pass needs to go. And every Boston defender could care less about picking up the ball because they don't think he's going to shoot. They think he's just going to pass. So he's like, okay, I'll take the free driving lane, and he ends up getting fouled. More second chance points. And I think this play is perfect to showcase why he's such a great rebounder. He just reacts quicker than everyone. Look, his hand is going to the basketball while everyone is looking and processing what they need to do next. Then 0.5 seconds later, VJ's open for three and he hits him. That's a momentum-saving play. They're down by 10 points. Boston gets a stop. Who knows? They come back with a three-pointer. Then you're down by 13. And then the icing on the cake, this time he just gets a put-back dunk after a Maxey miss. So he ended up with 5 offensive rebounds, and it turns out that led to 12 Sixers second chance points. That's the game right there. That's also a big reason why the rebounding battle was very close. The Sixers ended the game with 40 rebounds. Boston ended the game with 42 rebounds. My top 3 players for the game against Boston in their victory, I'm going VJ and Tyrese Maxey pretty much tied at number 1. If I had to decide, I would say Maxey 1, VJ a slight 2. However, number 3 is definitely Dominick Barlow for sure. And everyone talks about, he needs to develop a three-point shot because he doesn't get guarded off the basketball. But if he's giving you this type of production on the offensive glass, him having a jump shot really doesn't matter, to be honest. Because even if he made the 2 3-pointers that he took, I'm telling you, Boston's looking at him and laughing and saying, I dare you to make a third. I mean, look at VJ. They didn't even care about him shooting 3-pointers, and he was on fire. It really means more for him to make the right passes, be in the right spot, be in the short corner if you're not participating, cut when you have to, and of course, grab offensive rebounds when they're not worried about you off the basketball. That stuff means way more than him hitting an occasional butt-naked open three-pointer. Basically, my point is spacing is not just about three-point shooting. It's about everyone being in the right spots. And then it's about how quick do you make decisions when your star is doubled. Take this play, for example. VJ attracts 3 Boston defenders when it's all said and done. This right here is a Draymond Green type play, an Al Horford type play, like those smart, high IQ role players who are just amazing connectors. Barlow is not even thinking about the three-pointer. He's thinking about the one more pass before he even catches the ball. By the way, this was one of the biggest shots in the game that doesn't get talked about. Shout out Quentin Grimes, 2 clutch three-pointers at the end. Dominick Barlow, so far, even in the preseason, he's doing a great job utilizing the defense not caring about him offensively. Most of it is off rebounding, but it's also when he gets the rock, he's making a quick decision and finding his teammate if he's not trying to play finish. And he's usually just camping around the dunker spot. If not there, he's in the corner. He's never on the top of the key, and if he is, he's usually setting a screen and rolling. Hopefully he can keep it up because this type of player is very useful next to a Maxey, next to a Grimes, next to a McCain. Also useful next to Joel Embiid because he's going to help rebounding. That's all I got, though. Let me know your thoughts below.